Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the Sniper Squad. Good to have you here. Please hit that like button for me on your way in. Discord links in the description. Subscribe if you haven't. Working on my new intro flow since we did the rebrand. Hope you guys like everything. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about the logo, the intro, and the whole concept of being a sniper instead of being a struggling day trader. Today was my first day trading my old playbook. Let me bring up that real quick. So this is my setup. It's super simple. You play it on uptrending stocks with momentum. So I need a gap up. I need a catalyst, and we had a lot of those today. So it was really cool. But basically, the idea is that volume that comes in, or it can be, it doesn't have to be at the open, but we're looking at the big high volume areas. And so usually it's that opening candle that comes in and it has high volume. Let me see here. Yeah, so it has high volume. That first candle usually has relatively higher volume than the candles that come after it and the rest of the day. And so I put a line over top of that, and that's my high volume support area. And so I want to take my trades above that area. And what I'm looking for is a test to VWAP followed by a higher high and a higher low. And, I'm looking for price to build on itself. So I don't want the higher low to come all the way back in, right? I want it to kind of hold up. And, yeah, you enter at the next candle to make a new high. Stop goes under the low. Target is 2R. So that was the game plan for today. So we have you. And, so we get this move up here, and I'm looking at once we come back, I'm looking at this as our high volume area. Looking at these three big candles at the top of this move, and we pull back into that area, test VWAP, and then we make a slight higher high above this high, and the red candle is significantly lower volume, which is nice. And so I get in at the break of that high. It would have been really nice if this candle, if it just gave me a lower entry, that would have been, we would have hit. But, take what you get. I got in there, stop under the red candle here. And, it just kind of kept getting slapped. It had a nice little pop and got slapped, and then it kept trying. And then, this candle felt pretty promising, this hammer time. And then we had a nice big volume move up, and I didn't really check it out until after. I think Brian noticed it. Brian was like, take some off up there. But I'm like, I'm holding for 2R. But just looking at this candle, I can see, I put a note in my DRC that, this could be eventually something where I see that and I tighten my stop up to the low of that type of candle. That would have been a good time to go break even or just go right to the low of that candle, because if that retraces, then it's probably done for sure. But yeah, that was a wrap for that move, and stopped out, lost 1R on that. It'd be like that sometimes. But we came pretty close to my target. I think this went up to 74. My target was 87, and entry was in the 50s. Or no, entry was right at 60, I think. So almost had it, but it didn't work out, and we just keep moving. Next trade. This was actually my first trade. This was kind of weird because I traded in the sim this morning. So my first trade, when I hit in, I didn't hear order filled, which let me know that I wasn't trading in my I got my dang on number right here. Oh no, it's almost covered up. Slide that over. So I didn't hear order filled, and I was like, oh man, I'm trading in my demo. Looked over, saw my demo account up, so dropped that down, and then I was like, oh wait, I got to close the demo position first. So then I flipped back to the demo to close the position, flipped back to my live account, entered the position, but I entered with my stop underneath the entry candle instead of underneath the low. So then I got stopped right out of that position, and I'm like, oh man. And then it's still, it's still working. So I re-enter with my stop at the appropriate level after losing 1R on it. And then we go nice extension up into I had my eye on this level here, which is previous day high. But we're taking 2R right now. So this was a nice 2R. Got my 1R loss back plus 1R on top. So that was really nice. Really clean move up there, man. But yeah, you got the opening volume, super huge volume on that candle. So I throw my line over the top. It pulls all the way back in, but then we come and break that high and we hold it. And then we get the nice little wick down and, gets bought up. Let me know there's some buyers down there holding it up. And so take the trade, man. And it worked out great. So that was awesome. And then my last trade on CIFR. So initially, the high volume area was this line, which I have in here. And we traded below that. But then we get up here and kick this super high volume candle, even bigger than that one. And so I throw a line on top of that. And at this point, I'm pretty distracted. I'm looking at a lot of things. I only have 3 charts up on my watch screen, so I'm not really able to watch everything that I'm interested in. So I missed this entry, which would have been the most ideal. However, it came back up and made like a barely higher high right here. And then we get the higher low. I like this inside candle. Use that as my entry. Stop went under the low and a nice quick 2R back to high a day. Really cool setup, man. Wow, they were really hammering 60 right there, weren't they? But yeah, so 2R on that move to finish 2R on the day. Had I not had that execution error on LUNR and had my stop in the appropriate place on my first entry, this would have been a clean 2R as well. And would have been a nice 3R day, but it'd be like that sometimes. Kind of I'm used to my stop being kind of ambiguous from trading my other strategy, and which was probably one of the many problems, which was definitely one of the many problems that I had with that strategy. There's a lot of thinking and calculating going on in the moment, but now I know for sure that my stop needs to go under that low per my handy dandy setup here. Stop under the low. Very clear. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the entry is over the high. So it's just clean cut. There's no dirt. The Durkio is gone. Yeah, it's the break of the high and stop goes under the low every time. So yeah, man, no changes. I mean, of course, I will eventually start letting some shares ride. Especially playing these mid caps. I set my scanner minimum market cap to 1 billion, and everything I traded today was a mid cap, was between 2 and 10 billion. I think everything was like 3 to 6, and price action was really cool, man. Really easy to trade for me, and it worked out. It worked out well. Very nice reinforcement to a new new beginning, some new changes. It's nice to get that green day confirmation, even though it is not, it doesn't in itself mean that everything's great, everything is perfect, but it's still nice. So I'm very happy about that. The main goal with this strategy is to not change a thing. That's it. I got a new challenge with Trey, aside from my pawn challenge, to not change anything. I can't remember how long we said. Did we say the end of the month or 30 days? I don't know what we said, but I just can't change anything. I'm sticking to the 2R. Even if it keeps going, even if every trade I take keeps going like this, I'm selling at 2R, you know? And, even if I see that I can put my stop under the entry candle and not necessarily need to use that, it doesn't matter. This is what we're doing. I'm not changing a thing. We're going to get the data behind this system by trading it consistently going forward. I said 20 trades with Trey. That's minimum. But I've been changing so much. Like I'm so over it. I just don't want to change anything, man. I've been It's been so crazy how just after one day, Trey pointed out, like, bro, you're going insane. It's, it's like every trading session, I was changing something. So I just, it's so clear to me now that that is my demise. So I'm done with that. I'm just going to trade this system day after day, take notes, detail everything in my trading journal. And after we get a nice sample size, we can analyze and see if there's room to adjust anything. But for now, I'm just going to execute. And that's it. And that's all I got, man. Appreciate you guys supporting the journey, hanging out, watching my videos, and hanging with me on the live stream and hanging with me in the Discord. The Discord is really cool, man. It's like my baby that I've been watching grow. We got really cool people in there, a lot of activity in a lot of the channels. And, come on and hang out with us, man. And also, we got the memberships open if you guys just want to throw some extra support to the channel. Shout out Bobby, shout out Brian, being my first 2 members of the Sniper Squad. But really, just you guys showing up and hitting that like button, man, and supporting me means the world. I appreciate you guys. And I want to, I want to do well. Well, I want to do well for myself and for my family for sure. But I also want to put out a good example and, just follow my word. And, you guys been rocking with me for a long time. I know it's frustrating watching me come in here and fall on my face and not do what I say I'm going to do. So trying to stand on business, man. Trying to stand on business. And got to come in and do it again tomorrow, man. Just one day at a time. Start stacking these days. But yeah, man, that's all I got. Hit that like button for me, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. Discord link is in the description. Catch y'all out. Catch y'all in the morning. Peace.